Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome back to another video tutorial under JavaScript for beginners, especially the jQuery part. And this is sort of like the part 2 of events in jQuery. So in the previous video of this playlist, we saw what are events in jQuery and how they are handled a little bit differently compared to what it is in JavaScript. And we are going to be taking a look at a few more jQuery events which are predefined in this video. So make sure you watch the previous video if you don't have any knowledge about events in jQuery. So this is the entire code from the previous video itself. We have our entire HTML document and we have styled it in the CSS. So we've added border, margin, padding a little bit to these three divisions who have the class of myDivs. So this is that class. And in the jQuery, in the script tag, what we are doing is we are calling the ready function. And inside the ready, we are having a button with ID btn1. So this is that button. So this is click me one. Let me name it click me one. This is that button over here. And on its click, we are calling a function which is custom function which we have typed fn1, and it is performing fade toggling. Okay, so similar to click event, let's see one more event which is double click. So you have to say dbl click. Okay, so now single click won't work, but if you double click on it, the fade toggling is happening. So if I click once, it's not working, but if I click 2 times, you can see the toggling is happening. So this is double click event. Now similar to on mouse over and on mouse out, what we have in JavaScript, we've seen that 2 events in the animation of JavaScript video, right? So similar to that, what we have over here is mouse enter and mouse exit. Okay. By the way, this ready event is called when the entire document is loaded. So that's why everything is inside this ready function or ready method basically. So these method and events are same. Okay. So when I'm talking about events in jQuery, they have their corresponding predefined methods. Okay. So this ready method is equal to ready event, and it is called only when the entire document is loaded. So that's why we are calling document.ready, and when the document is ready, we want to do something. So we have an anonymous function over here without a name, and the body of that function is over here. And inside this, we are doing all our jQuery coding. So yeah, coming back to another inbuilt event, which is mouse enter and mouse exit. Okay, so if I say mouse enter, this corresponds to, or it is equal to, on mouse over in the JavaScript that we had, right? So if I just scroll on this btn1 now, you can see the first paragraph or the first entire division faded out. So if I'm hovering out again, fade toggling is happening. If I hover again, the first division comes back. So what I can do is I can say fade out over here on mouse enter, and similar to on mouse enter, we have mouse leave, and here I can say I'll call fn2. I'll just copy paste this entire function fn1 and rename it as fn2, and here I'm gonna say fade in. Okay, so when I hover, mouse enter is called, but I'm leaving it again immediately, right? So that's why it's fade toggling, that is, it is fading out and fading in. In fact, let me just copy these 2 buttons and paste it on top. Now if I hover, mouse enter is called, so that's why it is faded out. If I come outside this button, fade in is called because mouse leave event is called, right? Now we can do this in one single event which is known as hover. So what I can say is, let me just use another button. So here what I'll do is, I'll say btn2, and here I can say hover. So hover takes 2 arguments, that is 2 functions basically. So hover combines enter as well as leave. So you have to say what happens when mouse enters. So I'm going to say fn1, comma, and I have to say what happens when mouse leaves. So this is combining mouse enter and mouse leave in one single event, that is hover event. So if I hover on click 2, mouse enter is called. If I hover out, mouse leave is called, that is fn2 is called. Okay, and this is for btn2, that is the second button. Okay, so these were 3 different mouse hover events. Similar to that, we have keyboard events also, like typing on keyboard. We have scrolling events, and we have a lot of more predefined events in jQuery and their corresponding methods. But we are not going to be going through all, because now you get the point, right? I hope you understood it. I'll drop a link of jQuery events which are predefined and their corresponding methods. You can check them out. You can try them out in your code. If you're a beginner, you should definitely try them out at least once so that you get a hang of it. But I'm pretty sure by now, watching the first video of events and this one, you must have got a basic idea of what are events and how they are used in jQuery in the form of methods. So yeah, that's it for this video guys. I'm gonna wrap it up over here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, do share it with your friends, Let me know in the comments how this video was, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.